Hello? Hello? Um, Hi there. Welcome to the first live stream. And I'm not 100% sure if I'm doing this correctly, to be honest with you. Oh. Looks like I am. Cool.
Sweet. Let's try.
So I'm joined here by my friend, Primal Hexscale.
Aloha.
And today we're doing an unboxing of the series of cards from Magic the Gathering, Bloomburrow. And without glare.
That is some nice art on the cover here for the box.
Mm-hmm.
Just, I'm getting the Avengers Assemble vibes there.
Yes. All right, I'm going to try to make this as interesting as possible for the replay value. However, we're just going to see how it goes. While he's opening that,
They do make it quite difficult.
and I'll show you the buy the box promo for it.
Oh yes, good old Flubs the Fool.
And it would help if I take it out the sleeve.
While he's working on getting a good close-up, you may play an additional land on each of your turns. Whenever you play a land or cast a spell, draw a card if you have no cards in hand. Otherwise, discard a card. He's a 3-cost legendary creature, 0 power, 5 toughness.
Now, there's only a handful of ways you can safely get this card. Number one is to buy a box of Bloomburrow booster packs from your local game shop. But we don't really count on that, really. Depending on how popular it is, they might not have these in stock.
Yeah, wasn't there a recent secret lair that just got completely demolished?
I think so. Number two way is to just go for it from the second-hand market. That being said, let's dive right on in. And 36 packs, an average of 14 cards per pack.
I'm not sure it says anywhere.
They should have said on, yep, in the top right corner right over here. Asar.
Hi. Y'all seem to be having much more fun than I am, so I thought I'd come out and see what's going on.
Be one of us. One of us.
One of
Just
us.
cracking packs to see what we get.
In addition to that, I have a surprise.
They make it so difficult.
I went out and bought a single pack.
Okay.
Whoever pulls the most number of rares, I should say mythics, or alt arts, will get to open this bad boy.
Well, it's surely not going to be me.
Ooh,
Well, it could be
wax
Why?
ring with
How am I going to do it?
magic.
Cleric, flying vigilance. 4. 3 colorless, 1 white clay.
As we are not going to be reading out every single card for you, because that'll take too long.
Yeah, definitely would.
However, we are going to read out some new mechanics for you when they show up.
Focus.
What comes inside the box?
Green, white, blue. Ooh. I think you guys might like this. It's got a lot on it, and it's cool. I I'm not sure if I'm actually seeing this correctly, but
Oh, I better go get my glasses.
I'm gonna hand it off to Kame and see what he makes of it.
Well, in the short story published on the Magic the Gathering channel, Helga here was one of the major characters in the story. When you forget to this card can have the potential to get crazy fast.
That's just what I love to hear.
Don't know if I'll understand it, but maybe that's creature spell with mana 4 or greater. Alright, that's hard enough. Draw a card, gain 1 life. Well, damn! That's nasty.
Control of the chosen type gets +1/+1, and it taps for 1 mana of any color. I like.
I need to make piggy butts. Clean up one for one.
We were going to worry about the cleanup after.
Yes, I know. I'm just telling you.
If you're gonna be neurotic about it, you can take care of it while we're doing this.
I think I just did.
All right. Let's take a look while he's sorting out his card. I'll just show you mine straight up. P-rated Positioner.
Mm-hmm.
I'll put a link to the complete list of all the cards so you can get a deeper look into the description of this video.
Big bird.
Second card, Psychic Whirl.
Oh.
I think he's having a dragon moment over there.
No, it's a bat cleric.
Soft Shuckler. I think they got that right. Shucker. Sorry, Soft Shucker. I cannot read.
Keep a lookout for Moonrise Cleric. That actually looks nice.
3-tree Root Weaver. A nice little tap for mana effect.
Powerful.
Oh, Wisdom seems nice.
Cinder Cutthroat.
It's a little
Red land or what?
sorcery.
Oh no, that's a creature. I've not gone any of the lands yet.
You must tell them there's an idiot on the other side of the That's what they do.
Next card is, for me, it's Kindle Spark Duo.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Ravine Raider. A nice little wizard. Flash Portal. Downwind Ambusher. It's a gun. PU.
Oh my.
And Plumbed Mentor. So far, I haven't got any of the new mechanics, so don't worry about that, folks.
I'm actually kind of surprised and a little impressed by this first pack. I'm seeing a lot of potential here already.
Yes. All right, my first rare. Elena the Virgin Storm.
Oh my.
Okay, what's that?
Since I would ask, as this card is played for 5 mana. 3 colors, I should say. 1 blue and 1 red. That is a 3/5 creature and its legendary Alter Wizard. Whenever you cast a spell, if it's the first instant spell, the first sorcery spell, or the first order spell other than this card. If you cast this turn, you may have target opponent draw a card. If you do, copy that spell, and you may choose new targets for the copy.
Nasty, but is that otter or water?
Otter.
That's what I thought, like the animal.
They go into water though.
Yeah, duh. Even I get
close
that
up
part.
with
Oh yeah, I showed him.
it.
Oh, I can pull my first mythic.
Oh dear.
Oh, dear.
Chris has something special.
I pulled the Season of Gathering.
Ooh.
Season cards. You'll find these mythic rares throughout the set. Each season comes into play with 5 counters on it that you can use to play any one of 3 abilities that cost anywhere from 1 power point all the way up to 3. So you can mix and match. Add 1 power point, and you can put a 1/1 encounter on a target creature you control. It will gain diligence and trample until end of turn. So you can put that up to 5 different creatures when you play this card.
Right, that was going to be my dumb question coming up next.
Alright, the power for 2 cost
Trample.
is
Trample.
choose an artifact or enchantment. Destroy all permanents of that chosen type. So if your opponent plays a lot of enchantments or artifacts, use that power and just wipe the field. The number 3 power for 3 cost is draw a card equal to the greatest power among creatures you control. So if you play any big boys on the field,
Or, in the case that that your big boy gets sent to the graveyard, here's a great guy that'll help you get him back out in short order. Bonebind Orator. 1 colorless, 1 black. He's not very big, 2/2. But 3 colorless and 1 black, and you exile him from your graveyard. Return another creature card from your graveyard to your hand.
as my hollows went to a plains.
Oh,
Pretty.
that's bad luck. Bad luck.
And I got a second hollow.
Oh my,
Oh.
I got a full art.
Water Spout Warden. And
Water spout.
Amelia the
What?
Seed
What?
Miser.
I want to know what the water spout warden was first.
Oh, let's take a look at it.
alright. This card costs 3 to play. Hey, 2 colors, 1 blue. It's a 3/2 Frog Soldier. Whenever this card attacks, if another creature enters the battlefield under your control this turn, this card gains flying until end of turn.
Okay, you got to remember you're playing with the Eternal Virgin here, okay?
And the last one in the pack is an art card.
Nice.
These don't have much worse in the
Nice.
gameplay, but
Pretty.
you guys
But
will see for looking at this one.
pretty.
Yep, pretty. Alright, we'll see what
Camellia the Seed Miser. 1 colorless, 1 black, 1 green. Legendary creature. She's a squirrel warlock with menace. Other squirrels you control have menace. Whenever you sacrifice 1 or more foods, create 1 green squirrel creature token. 1 black and forage. Put a +1/+1 counter on each other squirrel you control. And she's a 3/3.
show them.
And I see Candy and Smokey.
As Kenny and Smokey Starhawks is this old guinea pig.
I can see them chewing on Z, yes.
I think that card might outdo my Season of Gathering.
Little Flower Village.
I'm not trying to be rude, Chris.
You're good, you're good. All right.
Nice to see some non-basic lands
All right.
here.
Second pack for me, I drew a saber. Not a saber like I save you, but like you saber. There's healing.
Okay.
Hidden Grotto. Nice little land. Dazzling Denial. It's not just a river in Egypt.
It's the queen of denial. Believe me, I'm there.
Oh my! Now this one's a little odd. Tree guard duo, creature, frog rabbit.
Frog
Frog rabbit.
Because there's a frog and a rabbit on the card.
Yeah, I got that, but still.
Three colorless, one green. When tree guard duo enters until end of turn, target creature you control gains vigilance and gets X plus X plus X, where X is the number of creatures you control.
Seriously strong hind legs is what I'll say. But
It's 3/4 naturally, but I could see some uses that would have everybody kind of scared.
Whiskers Quill Scribe. And this one has a new ability I have not seen before called Valiant.
colors?
There's one color, one red.
Red, I thought, okay.
That's Valiant. Whenever this card becomes the target of a spell or ability you control for the first time each turn, you may discard a card. If you do, draw a card.
That can be useful.
Like if you have nothing but lands and you need to get some cards on the field. Yep. However, you have to use that by targeting in the card with Valiant and with a spell you control.
And it's just tough if you ain't got the lands.
Mm-hmm. Next card is Catch Grab. Nice. Tempest Augur.
Ooh. That sounds awesome.
You almost got bit just now.
Fountain Port
What's it,
Spell.
Tempest Augur? You went.
Oh, this is my first artifact I pulled in the set so far. And I'll show you for you. It costs 1 mana to play any color. When this card enters, you may search your library for a basic land card, reveal it, then shuffle your library, put that card on top. Pay 1, sacrifice this card, and draw a card. So it's kind of like Evolving Wilds with extra steps. Next up is Calamitous Tide.
Can I open a pack even if I just hand it over to you?
Yeah, I'll give you one. Okay. Hazel's Nocturne.
Ooh.
That didn't sound good. Or maybe it did.
Storm Catch Mentor. This card has an ability called Prowess. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, this creature gains +1/+1 until end of turn. So what does that mean for you people? It has a bunch of low-cost spells that are not creatures and boost this guy up like mad.
On my third pack, my foil is Isochron fodder. Imagine this, where you can just cast it whenever you want. Choose 2 target creatures controlled by different players. Return these creatures to their owner's hands.
Show them the card.
Run away together! It costs 1 colorless, 1 blue. And I would put that on a Isochron Scepter in a heartbeat.
Next card I get is Wear Down. And this has one of the new abilities called Gift. that in this case, I would promise a gift, a card to you. When you promise as an opponent to give a card, you actually cast a spell. You do, they draw a card before its other effects happen. Its normal effect, if you do not promise a card, is to destroy a target artifact or enchantment. If you promise a gift, instead you destroy 2 targets of artifacts and or enchantments.
Okay.
My next card goes to Salvation Swan. This was one of the ones I was actually hoping to get.
Ooh.
It's my first rare.
It's sparkly.
It costs 4 to play. It's 3 colors,
Oh,
1 white. It's a 3/3 creature. It has flash. That means you can play it on your opponent's turn. 1. And whenever this creature or another bird you control enters, exile up to 1 target creature you control without flying. Return it to the battlefield under its owner's control with a flying counter on it at the beginning of your next end step.
Okay, that would have to be explained to me when I was trying to play it personally, but I'm stupid
I
anyway.
gotta,
Everyone knows that. So
I'm not sure how new this enchantment type is, but it's a class card, Builder's Talent. This one's actually pretty cheap and looks like it could be a little fun. 1 colorless, 1 white. When Builder's Talent enters the battlefield, create a 0/4 white wall creature with Defender. Level it up to level 2 for 1 white. Whenever 1 or more non-creature, non-land permanents you control enter, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control. Level 3 is a little pricey. 4 colorless, 1 white. When this class becomes level 3, return target non-creature, non-land permanent card from your graveyard to the battlefield. So it works quite well with other enchantments.
non-creature,
Non-creature, non-land.
okay.
So it could pull another Builder's Talent from your graveyard.
Speaking of land, I got a plane.
I opened it up.
Thank you. And another dabbling denial. Not just the river in Egypt. And additional art card. And a designed art card too.
Nice. I'll follow that up with a
those
hidden
are
grotto.
nice. Put that away carefully.
It's not terribly exciting, but when it enters the battlefield, you get to look at the top card of your library, and if you don't like it, it can go to the graveyard. Also, it taps for 1 colorless.
Wow, can you pick somebody in
But,
your life?
But you can pay 1 to turn it into any color you want.
All right.
Nice footprints on the ceiling.
Good. Number 1 card I pulled in this pack. Crumb and get it.
Belladar Sovereign giving you headaches. Life Gain getting you down. I introduce Sunspire Lynx. Players can't gain life.
What's interesting is that is the first Calamity Beast card that I think we've grown so far.
I think so. I've been on the lookout for what's her
He looks tasty.
the night Maha, yeah. There's so much potential there and so many war crimes.
I'm sorry, what's menacing?
Menace. If that is an ability, that says only creatures of that same typing or 2 or more have to be used to be blocking that card.
Yeah. There's other abilities that keep it locked to color as well, I believe.
It's a squirrel. Don't be so much.
Next card in my pack is Dagger Fang Duo. Followed by Pearl of Wisdom. You got any wisdom for me?
You're pushing your luck there.
Oh, we got a polywallop.
There we go. Yeah, I do have pearl of wisdom for you.
Nice, nice. I'll just put it into the pile. Corpse Berry Cultivator. And it has the ability of Forage. At the beginning of combat on your turn, you may forage. Exile 3 cards from your graveyard or sacrifice a food token. Whenever you forage, put a 1/1 counter on this card. Love Shot Duo. Blah, 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 blah. I cannot speak.
You got that thing on your face. Might be a problem.
Yes, my dear.
Yeah, no, it's fuzzy. It sticks in your face.
Next card is High Stride. When the tide comes in, you have to hike up your stride.
Oh dear.
Thank you. Just got another high stride. Not from the same pack, mind you. Hazard Root Herbalist.
Is this thing a creature or a land or a what?
That's a token.
Yeah, that is.
Yes, but it is, in fact, a creature token.
Yep, Raccoon Warrior.
Because I don't really understand that.
It's a 1/1. This creature can't be blocked by creatures with power 2 or less.
Yes. Bone Cash Overseer. Mouse Trapper, once again with balance. Yes. I cannot speak. My rare goes to Maria, Trash Tactician.
Oh my.
Checking if I have any abilities I haven't seen before.
Oh hey, first art card I've gotten so far.
Nice. How many packs have that been?
I believe 4.
Oh, pretty.
And Mythic Rare number 2 for me. Hugs the Grizzled Warrior. Hugs the Grizzled Guardian, I should say.
Whatever. That's really personal. It would make sense to me.
Hey, I got a Mountain Land this time. A token card that goes to a basic rabbit.
Oh my.
And my hollow goes to Rabbit Gnaw.
For my foil, I get Vanishing Light. 2 colorless, 1 white. It's an enchantment. When Vanishing Light enters, exile.
Give me the other card.
They're not mine, so. Is there a way you can turn it in?
Is that? Yeah. Oh, sure. Give me a second.
It's not.
And I'll be right back.
I'm sorry, there's an old person here who gets hot easily.
I'm pretty hot.
I mean,
Chris, yes you are.
Oh, what?
yeah, it's not plugged in.
That's the problem, yeah.
I tried to
I don't
tell you that.
Chris, come over here because there's no way in God's green earth you're gonna plug that thing in. Come on back. You're doing your show. Come on back.
Steve. Fine. Well, entertain.
Honestly, you're not gonna. I tried. It's not gonna reach well.
Over here somewhere is the only place you could possibly plug it in.
Yeah.
That's what I said. Stop. Give in.
Kame, bro. It's.
We not gonna die here. sorry. I did not mean to set him off on that. I'm so sorry.
I'm honestly, I'm kind of overheating at this point.
Well, in that case, I'll feel quite so guilty.
I need to.
There we go. Fan.
Oh.
Now we have fan. Now we have fan.
That's our number one fan.
No, you're our number one fan. Our poor people that you're talking to on here are going, what the heck? And
Oh, so somebody tune in.
Mhm.
And hello, random viewer. I dropped the card. All right. So to my pack, we got 5 Creed Duo. And in case you don't know, we're opening up Bloomburrow. And we're not going to be reading every single card because that'll take too much time. We'll just be reading something that catches our eyes or have abilities that we have not seen before. Next card I have is Dagger Fang Duo.
Oh, sorry about that.
Sava Cap Brew. I hope I got the name right. Do make sure to watch more to understand what's happening. Tree Guard Duo. Moonrise Cleric.
Mhm.
Ooh, check this guy out. Dour Port Mage. 1 colorless, 1 blue. Whenever 1 or more creatures you control leave the battlefield without dying, draw a card. 1 colorless, 1 blue, and tap it. Return another target creature you control to its owner's hand, and it's a 1/3.
That sounds tasty.
Yeah.
What does it cost to cast it?
He's a 2 cost.
One.
1 color, 1 blue.
That's what I thought.
My next card is Lasher. This card has the ability of Offspring, where you pay for the cost of Offspring on top of the normal cost when you play it. If you do, you create an exact copy token of this card, except it's a 1/1 creature without Offspring.
Would you be kind enough?
And this specific one has the ability of when this creature enters, tap up to
Would
1.
you be kind enough?
Go to the pack.
Just
As I was saying. And, man, when this creature enters the battlefield, tap up to 1 target creature and put a stun counter on it. If a permanent with a stun counter would become untapped, move the stun counter from it instead. In other words, it's a way to prevent someone from untapping their field. And the fact that you can put 2 of these bad boys out on the field at any given point, and after when it comes into play, it's that much more interesting. Oh, second viewer. Yay! Hi. Welcome to the show. We're opening Bloomburrow Magic cards. Join me as Primal, Hexscale, and Starhawk. Behind
the voice in the background.
The voice in the sky.
That probably knows no idea what's going on. So
Head of the Homestead's a little pricey. 3 colorless and 2 either green or white. When Head of the Homestead enters, create 2 1/1 white rabbit creature tokens, and it's a 3/2.
Interesting. What is it? We create 3.
It's a rabbit citizen, and she seems to have a really hard home life with all those youngins.
Oh, I mean like the rabbit from the movie Robin Hood?
or rats. Just rats.
Not really. I mean, she looks like she's got about 5 kids there.
Oh, that's
My next card is Sack of Stargaze.
Reddit.
Followed by Ruthless Negotiation. I just love the art on this card. Alright, I'm gonna check this. What's the art on this guy?
Holy cow.
Impressive, right? And speaking of, let us know which card shown in the set or on the stream is your favorite in the comments. I would love to hear your thoughts on it. Uh-oh, we found my cousin.
Oh dear.
Spectral Queen Shell. This is a Calamity Beast card. And it's a turtle. Like me. I'm going to call it Kame.
A clamby piece. Yeah.
Calamity Beast.
Hey, my land goes to a forest. And it's a hollow. Yay.
I think those are yours.
Oh, yeah. Probably two were his, and the rest were the ones you did.
Mud Flat Village. Rush Shield Rampager token. And Camellia Shield Seedmaster. Speaking of, you drew one earlier.
Hmm?
You drew a different version of this card.
Oh.
Can I see you?
Oh yeah, yeah. Let's go ahead and compare the full art.
As here we have the standard card and the alt art.
I like that one better.
This one?
No, that one.
I wasn't sure which way you were pointing in the screen.
Oh, that's fine.
For all those Demir Camp followers out there, Tide Caller Mentor, one colorless, one black, or one blue, one black. So 3 cost, Rat Wizard with Menace. It also has Threshold. When Tide Caller Mentor enters, if 7 or more cards are in your graveyard, return up to one target non-land permanent to its owner's hand. And he's a 3/3.
Dun dun dun.
You want to take it? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, exactly. It's not like I'm going to be playing them, so.
That's all right. It's a playing card. Oh, that's an art card.
Well, I have no idea what to do with that. So
That's near do we.
But there we go.
Killer bunnies on patrol.
Yes. All right. Okay, so far it looks like this set has it. It's out from the play booster boxes found in these boxes. As the rares are up front on the pack.
Yeah, we got this too. I mean, it means nothing to me. They're his cards, not mine.
Yeah, and I'm trying to keep track of who's if you're going to be opening packs from both of us.
Interpret Rabbit.
I'm just trying to.
That was Offspring. Very nice, very nice.
And kind of, I haven't gone through this.
That's Psychic Wolf. Well, just give him the cards when he's done with this pack.
Mm-hmm.
Here's a nice foil for you. Actually, have you gotten one of these yet?
I don't think I have.
Seed Glaive Mentor. 1 colorless, 1 red, 1 white. Vigilance and haste. That's impressive. Valiant. Whenever Seed Glaive Mentor becomes the target of a spell or ability you control, for the first time each turn, put a +1/+1 counter on it. It's 3/2.
Yes. My next card goes to Alenius Hexmaster.
It used to be simple back then.
Sun Shower Druid. I don't know, some of the cards you had back in the day was fairly complicated.
Yeah, they were horrible. But they're gone now.
Head of the Homestead. Card he drew earlier. I know a lot of those cards that you had from back in the day got reprinted multiple times.
Yeah, no, but the ones that I actually lost and my deck got stolen from me.
The Bean Raider. Harnessor of Storm.
Ooh. That sounds.
Yeah, the one card I had in there when I stole it was very valuable.
This was the time. Who knows how much it's worth now?
It may be true, but it was at the time.
It could be even more valuable now, or it could be fairly cheap. A 3-tree scribe. Lupin Flower Village. Oh, it's Wolfbane. Caretaker's talent. Once again, full list of all the cards in the series will be in the description below. Just follow the Skyfall website.
Another art card.
I'll take that.
Oh, that looks like some kind of monstrous plants.
I don't know. That's scary. Is what it is.
Valley Quest color goes to my rare.
Ooh, no. Maybe some kind of undead snake around the tree branch, maybe.
There's Hollow Rare, not rare, but Hollow Mountain. I've been watching way too many Pokemon videos. Hollow Dire Downdraft. Yeah, Dire Downdraft.
Ooh.
And a token of a rat. You know good dirty rat.
I like rats.
Okay. And here we go. Mind Spiral. And it has a gift of fish gimmick. If you gift the fish, you can do a secondary ability of this. Normally, if you do not play the gift, the target player draws 3 cards. If the gift was promised, tap target creature and opponent controls, and then put a stun counter on it. So you could have it be where you draw 3 cards or somebody you're working with, or you could have it where your opponent taps a creature and then they can untap it on the next turn.
Fish gimmick?
A gift.
Oh, fish gift. Okay.
You gift the fish.
Wait, those cards.
Nothing more pretty.
Hidden Grotto.
Oh my.
Pelated Provisioner, which is pelated is actually a woodpecker. One of the largest species of woodpeckers in North America, by the way.
And they can hammer a hole in your head real fast.
Foils are
If you
wasted
stand
on
still
basic
long enough.
lands.
I know, I like seeing it like welcome.
Basic lands, place to live. I don't know about that.
Conduct Electricity. Showing a character that's well known in the Magic universe. Raw Derek. A Planeswalker, which is actually in the set. We haven't drew it yet, but when we do, we'll show it to you.
And back in that rude day, that's how I killed the guy that taught me how to play the game in the first place.
It's with a woodpecker.
Well, it was a card that looked very much the same.
Nice. Rough Shield Rampager. That has an offspring cost. Which means If you pay the offering cost, in addition to its base cost, you can summon a secondary creature token that's the exact copy of that card. And according to card effect, this card cannot be blocked by creatures with power, aka attack, of 2 or less. So if you have an opponent that plays nothing but small fries,
Hey, enough small fries will fry you.
I found a creature token or token creature that seems quite interesting. The iridescent vine lasher has landfall. Whenever a land under your control enters, this creature deals 1 damage to target opponent.
that looks like a offering token.
Uh,
So iridescent
sure.
vine lasher is another card in the set.
Well, this token's mana cost is 1 black, apparently.
Show them the card. It's very cute looking.
It's very weaponizable.
Feed pod squire. I cannot speak, folks. Normally these things are more
You're just not good at this,
Oh, no.
Chris.
Ma!
Oh no, he drew it. He drew it.
Ma! It's Feathers Knights!
That's like his number 1 draw in this whole thing. That's
3
the one he won.
colorless, 2 black, flying trample, ward, discard a card.
I could never be so lucky in
Creatures
my life.
your opponents control have base toughness 1. It's a 6/5.
And it costs what to cast?
It's a 5 cost. It's a little pricey, but
Yeah, well, yeah. Pricey,
Yeah.
yes, maybe, yeah.
the right deck can do it by turn 3 or
Pricey.
sooner.
My next deck card goes to Rabbit Response. I love all these puns.
Yeah, there are quite a few of them. There must be.
Feed the cycle.
Mouse Trapper, get your Mouse Trapper! 2 colorless, 1 white, flash with Valiant. When Mouse Trapper becomes the target of a spell or ability you control for the first time, tap a target creature an opponent controls. Oh, it's a 3/2.
And apparently nobody really likes Minecraft either. The rodents seem to be working very well.
Collector. Diagram Coyote. The second clumsy beast I drew.
That looked tasty.
Ooh.
It's a bit on the pricey side, but you can make it work. Dewdop Cure. I think this was the same straight out of Secret Nim.
Don't remember.
I didn't realize this room was. I completely overlooked him. Apparently, I got one too.
I got a legendary creature here. Balin the Haymaker. There.
Excellent target creature opponent controls.
Alright, there's Balin here. Costs 1 red, 1 green, 1 white. It's a 4/3. Tap up to 2 untapped tokens you control. Add 1 mana of any color. Tap 3 untapped tokens you control, draw a card. Or tap 4 tokens. And put 3 1/1 counters on this card. It'll also gain trample until end of turn.
Okay, I made a college course on that one.
Let's get a bunch of goalies.
Okay, figures, Chris.
But I drew island card.
Now, here's something that could be a problem. Eddie Merc Crab. It seems really expensive at first. 5 colorless, 2 blue. but it has flash. And this spell costs 1 colorless less to cast for each instant and sorcery card in your graveyard. Eddie Merc Crab enters tapped if it's not your turn. When Eddie Merc Crab enters the battlefield, tap up to 2 target creatures. It is a 5/5.
And
Nice.
also another calamity beast. It's hollow. This pack goes to Tide Color Mentor. And we have an art. Next pack. Here we go. Work with me. Do it. Do it.
Work it. Work it. Work it. Work it. Work it. Work it. Work it. Work it.
Dagger Fang duo. Mine Spiral.
If Miley Cyrus shows up, I'm going to be annoyed.
Crumb and get it.
You're as bad. You're just as
Head of the Homestead. This card reminds me of a character from the movie Robin Hood. Disney's version, Ricky decides.
Yeah, I think that one's come up.
A time or two.
Yeah. I think
No, I can only see it
think
a
I got a
certain
few of that
distance
one.
here.
I think I even pulled a full.
All right, you got an art. Now that's a nice art.
That one of his packs.
Yeah.
Art card.
Charm there.
That was nice art.
Frill. Spark Shooter. And who loves Frill Lizards? Let me know in the comments. Polywolf. You good, Star?
Molly Wally. Old reference.
Junkblade Bruiser. Otterball Antics.
That's pretty.
They're utterly adorable.
And Turtle, who gets eaten by them, that's a nice thing to say about them.
Hoarders Overflow. Oh, geez. I wonder if they've been on the show Hoarders yet.
Don't watch it anyway. Don't care.
Beauregard Mentor. They're hopping mad. Bandit Talent.
Mhm.
A mythic. It goes to Storm Splitter. This card costs. Thank you. This card costs 4 to play. 3 colors, 1 red. It's a 1/4 creature. It has haste. That means you can play it. As soon as you play it, it can attack. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, create a token that's a copy of Storm Splitter. Exile that token at the beginning of your next end step. In other words, you can create a mighty big number of these guys in a short period of time. If you have
It's a tornado storm.
pretty much,
Yeah.
which we have a swamp.
Yes, I know. I know stuff.
Steam Path Charger goes to the hollow. He's charging ahead. And a token, Paw Patch Recruit.
Oh my! Now here's a couple of things that would be a real problem. Take out the trash is a 2-cost instant. Isochron Fuel. Take out the trash deals 3 damage to target creature or planeswalker. If you control a raccoon, you may discard a card. If you do, draw a card. Junkblade Bruiser is a 3-cost or 3 colorless, 2 red or green raccoon berserker. Trample 4/5. Whenever you expend 4, Junkblade Bruiser gets +2/+1 until end of turn.
Can you explain what is extend?
You expend 4 as you spend your 4th total mana to cast spells during a turn.
So whenever you cast 4 or more mana, while this card is on the field, so it'll count towards the expend cost.
So if you have 2 Isochron Scepters, each with Take Out the Trash, you can use them both to trigger the expend 4 and then swing with Junkblade Bruiser and be a real menace.
Oh, BZ.
The first card of this new pack goes to Scales of Shade. And that sounds like something like twist on the phrase. I'm not sure. Let me know in the comments what I did.
Okay.
Sky Skipper Duo.
What's that?
Uncharted Haven enters tapped. As it enters, choose a color. Taps for 1 mana of the chosen color.
So it's a land of any color, right?
Yes,
It is a non-basic land that taps for.
that's a specific color on your choice. Sizzle down players. It looks so cute. Let me just look at this card. It's so cute. Rough Shot Duo. Star.
Okay.
Star. Keep it in your hand. And result next time. Sorry about that. Sticky Con Sentinel. Primal had to step away for a second. And you may want to get some water.
I need to find something to
You dry that with?
put between.
Moonrise Cleric. Ravine Raider. Hunter's Talent. And for argument's sake, I'll just go ahead and read this card. Her talents are like sagas. If you pay the initial cost, in this case, 1 color, 1 green. And when you do so, this enchantment comes into play. When it enters the battlefield, target creature you control deals damage equal to the power of that card to target creature you do not control. In other words, I can choose what to attack.
Yeah, you can just kill the Ankylosaur over there because you're bigger than that.
Yep. In addition to this, at level 2, you pay an additional 1 colorless, 1 green. And whenever you attack, target attacking creatures get a +1/+0 and gain trample until end of turn, boosting up their attack power. And the level 3 ability is cost 4 to play. 3 colors, 1 green. At the beginning of your end step, if you control a creature with power 4 or greater, draw a card.
But you have to have something with 4 greens or just
4 power.
power.
That's one. And Persistent Marshstalker.
I believe those were.
Those are the cards. Sorry, okay, sorry.
Well, I had some that were in my hand. I was still sorting.
They've been up here for a bit.
Yeah, I think they were the ones that I was handling when I had to step away.
Ah, okay. Okay, Flowerfoot Swordmaster. It has Offspring and Valiant. Offspring cost by playing the additional offspring cost to the card itself. When it comes into play, you can create a token. And Valiant with this card is whenever this card becomes a target of a spell or ability you control, for the first time on each turn, other mice and this card will also get +1/+0 until end of turn. My next card goes to Gossip's Talent. I know a few gossips in my life.
What did you don't know anyone I think about when you said that.
Rare goes to Scavenger's Talent.
Oh my.
How's that the hiccups again?
So not only do I have an art card here that if anyone likes raccoons, I think I think that's raccoons, isn't it?
Yep, with the raccoon.
Looks like they got a hold of a warhorn. But here's a fairly expensive little hollow here, but quite abusable from what I can tell. 4 colorless, 1 black. So same as Maha, but it's not legendary. It's still a flyer. 3/3, and when it enters, glide dive duo. Each opponent loses 2 life, and you gain 2 life. So right at home in next turn deck.
Mm-hmm. My land in this deck goes to Mountain. And the Hollow Live Creed Duo. Alright, sir. Thank you.
I do get this art too over there.
Thank you.
And I think that's
Art card. Uncharted Haven.
Oh my. Season of Weaving.
Oh,
that. I like it.
4 colorless, 2 blue. Choose up to 5 paws worth of modes. You may choose the same mode more than once. 1 paw, draw a card. 2 paws, choose an artifact or creature you control. Create a token of that. Create a token that's a copy of it. 3 paws, return each non-land, non-token permanent to its owner's hand. Ouch.
mm-hmm. Yes. We have Might of the Meat from my pack. Oops. Run away, card. Okay, I got it. Mountain. Hollow is Target Blade Assassin. Light Shell Duo. Vanishing Light. Is that like that song from The Weekend? Cash Grab.
Oh wait, have you seen a Tangle Tumbler yet?
I don't think I have.
3
Oh, I had one though.
three colorless, and it has vigilance. 3 colorless and tap it. Put a +1/+1 counter on target creature. Tap 2 untapped tokens you control, and Tangle Tumbler becomes an artifact creature until end of turn.
Oh, I feared that.
It's an artifact vehicle, but when it's a creature, it's a 6/6.
Look at that thing.
And I guess the best thing I got was a swamp and rat something intimidated.
Tempest Angler from my pack. Tree Guard Duo. High stride. Shoreline neuter.
That's cool.
Cliff top lookout.
Fellow wing crier. One colorless and one blue, and when it enters the battlefield, draw a card, then discard a card. Power 2, toughness 1.
Harvesting host. This card looks like it has potential. Cost of 3 colors, 3 mana, 2 colors, 1 white. The 3/3 creature. Whenever this card or another rabbit you control enters the battlefield, target creature you control gets +1/+0 until end of turn. Then you draw a card. If this is the second time this ability is resolved this turn. So you just play 2 rabbits, and on the second rabbit you play, you can draw a card. And the rare goes to rules for all heights. Once again, all cards shown and in the set in general will be linked in the comments below. Well, description. Thank you. Wax Wing Witness. This was the first card of my pack.
I overlooked this. Mythic Warren Warleader. 2 colorless, 2 white. It's an offspring. Offspring costs 2 colorless. Whenever you attack, choose 1. Create a 1/1 white rabbit creature token that's tapped and attacking, or attacking creatures you control gets +1/+1 until end of turn. It's a 4/4. That's economic.
Definitely.
Favor. Water Spout Warden. And Whisker Quill Scribe. Longstalk Brawl. No. Yeah, I was going to mess it up. It's Longstalk Brawl. Who's a small guy can't fight big guys? Bumbleflower Share Pot. What we do not put chocolate in it.
Oh dear.
Nobody likes it when it's mixed up with everything.
Chris, that's rather wrong.
On that note, I think a lot of Rakdos folks are going to appreciate this little guy. 1 black, 1 red. Fireglass Mentor, 2/1. At the beginning of your second main phase, if an opponent lost life this turn, exile the top 2 cards of your library. Choose one of them. Until end of turn, you may play that card.
Interesting. My next card goes to Steam Path Charger. He's charging ahead. Rapid response, people. Sometimes I feel like we need that in our life.
Amen on that score.
Blacksmith Talent.
Oh, dear.
Oh no, I fell and I can't get up.
And
I like this one if I understand it.
Hi, Core Mentor.
Oh.
Give me a second and I'll be able to read it. The rare goes to Sally Flamecaller.
Nice.
Token is a bat. Land goes to Swamp. And Hollow goes to Thorn, Slate, Intimidator.
Ooh, that sounds intimidating.
Alright, which card did you want me to read?
What's the difference between token and land? You said it was token and was a bat.
Tokens and are cards that are created by another card.
Okay.
Land is just a land.
I just don't want to disturb anyone at the same time as
That's
trying
very
to
lovely
learn
art
how
card.
to do this.
And another one right here.
Alright. Great. Very nice, very nice. So the card Starhawk asked me to read is the Frilled Card Shooter. This card costs 4 to play, 3 colors, 1 red. It's a 3/3 creature. It has menace, which means only creatures of its own color or 2 or more can block it and well as reach. That means if a creature has flying, it can still block it even though it's on the ground. The secondary effect is when this card enters with a +1/+1 counter on it, if the opponent lost 5 this turn. So you try to take a life point from your opponent before you play this card, and it'll become a 4/4 creature.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Sorry. I'm sorry to all people. I'm ancient old and just learning.
No worries.
Thank you.
So much Isochron fodder. Here's a nice uncommon foil for you.
Overprotect. Yes. And we kill Star with that one. And it costs 2 to play, 1 color, 1 green.
Target creature you control gets +3/+3 and gains trample, hexproof, and indestructible until end of turn.
Ooh, that's powerful.
It's gonna take me a while to get over.
My first card in this pack, well, second, is Banishing Light. Followed by War's Outwarding. Starlit Tooth Flare. There's a back check.
Oh dear, that didn't help.
Take out the trash. Cash grab.
Of course I'd be right.
3-tree mascot. Are you guys enjoying this stream? Let me know in the comments. I honestly want to know. Fountain Port Bell. A Rapid Gnaw.
Ooh. Dazzling Denial. 1 colorless, 1 blue. It's an instant, which means not only can you put it on an Isochron Scepter, it can be used on your opponent's
Look,
turn.
I'm gonna use
Always
it.
remember that, guys. Isochron Scepter, it only works on instants, which means you can always use it on your opponent's turn. If you can always keep it untapped, you always have a spell to use.
Intrepid Rabbit.
Dazzling Denial counters target spell unless its controller pays 2 colorless. If you control a bird, counter that spell unless its controller pays 4 instead.
That's Dazzling Denial, not just the river in Egypt.
What's that? I can't read it.
Yes.
The one that's stuck under the other card. No, I don't want you to pull it out. That's the reason I said. What's it say? To play it.
This costs 4. 3 colors, 1 green. Long River Lurker. Flowerfoot Swordmaster. Burn the restless.
Who have the most frogs?
I think I might have the most frogs so far. Polywog.
Mm-hmm. Oh, damn, you knew that one.
Yeah, I have drew it a couple times already.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I remember.
Yes, I drew a second season. Season of the Bold.
Ooh, that sounds good.
Well, fourth, this card comes in with 5 charge counters on it, and you can spend them however you want. For 1 cost, you can create a tapped treasure token, which will generate you mana. Now, be sacrificed as a treasure token. For 2 costs, you can exile the top 2 cards of your library. Until the end of your next turn, you may play those cards however you want. Assuming you have the mana for it. For 3 costs, untap the next until the end of your next turn. Whenever you cast a spell, Season of the Bull, deal 2 damage to up to 1 target creature. Doesn't say it has to go to a target creature, but it doesn't specify it's 1 creature at a time either. You could potentially do 2 damage off 1 spell to everything. This is where we'll need a judge's ruling.
Yeah, I was going to say that's awfully nebulous.
And a swamp. Hooray! Thank you very much.
Have you found a wishing well yet?
I don't think I have.
Well, it's a rare. 3 colorless, 1 blue. It's an artifact. Tap it and put a coin counter on Wishing Well. When you do, you may cast target instant or sorcery card with mana value equal to the number of coin counters on Wishing Well from your graveyard without paying its mana cost. If that spell would be put into your graveyard, exile it instead. Activate only as a sorcery.
Interesting.
It's highly powerful. First card in the pack, Starlit Soothsayer.
I'm sorry, but
Hidden Grotto. Shore up the defense. Kindle Spark Duo. There's a lot of duos in these sets, apparently.
Yeah.
Baker's Bane Duo. I'm just leaving my pie out of cool. Why does everyone got to steal my pie?
My cabbages!
My cabbage pie.
I can hit you on my cabbage.
Jump Blade Brooder.
None of
You know,
these
I
sound
used to
terribly
have a
pleasant.
scroll deck a long time ago. This would be the perfect token for it.
Squirrel.
Beware of the squirrels. They're after my nuts.
Long River Lurker.
I like this one.
Galewood Moose. A Calamity Beast. Whoops.
Oh, no.
I ran away.
Not on these carpets. Please do not drop cards on these carpets. He's Z'd all over them.
Star Charter. It's always nice to know where you're going. Tangle Tumbler. Rare goes to Dawn's Truth.
Ooh, I found another Moonrise Cleric.
Nice.
Yeah.
And we got Planeswalker Album. Raw. Crackling Wit.
Oh, you got the Planeswalker?
Album.
Oh, the emblem. Okay. Ooh.
And a Swamp. We got a lot of this.
When I was a kid, that I could do with a whip.
got another class card. 1 blue. Storm Chaser's Talent. When Storm Chaser's Talent enters, create a 1/1 blue and red otter creature token with prowess. 3 colorless, 1 blue for level 2. When it becomes level 2, return target instant or sorcery card from your graveyard to your hand. Ouch! Level 3 is expensive. 5 colorless, 1 blue. But whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, create a 1/1 blue and red creature token with prowess.
Interesting.
That could get dangerous quick.
Agreed. Okay. First card I have in this pack, Night Age World Hermit. I did double check that, so I didn't misspell it. Say it.
I'm not sure if this one's been covered yet, but got a nice foil of it. Looks like it's an uncommon. Long River Lurker. Nice little 3 cost. Ward 1 gives other frogs you control Ward 1. And when it enters, target creature you control can't be blocked this turn.
I don't understand what forage means.
It's a new gimmick.
But it means I could do what with that card?
Hey. To forge, you exile 3 cards from your graveyard or sacrifice a food token. And in this case, with Curious Forger, when this card enters the battlefield, you may forge. Whenever you do, return target permanent card from your graveyard to your hand. So,
Interesting.
artifact, sorcery, creature, land.
Interesting. I have to. That's your cards.
And I'll get them in a second. My next card is a carrot cake. It doesn't look tasty.
Oh my.
So tasty looking, am I right?
Don't make me squirt on my glasses like that. It's so fun.
A Gateway Assassin. Sun Shower Druid.
Ooh.
Moonrise Cleric.
You know, I think the Agate Blade Assassin was a little underrated. 1 colorless, 1 black. Whenever Agate Blade Assassin attacks, defending player loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. It's a 1/3. That looks nice. I'm sorry. That's just beautiful.
It conducts electricity. Bellowing Crier. Heary, heary.
Hear ye! Hear ye!
All is well. Flash, flasher.
I'm not dead yet.
Bring up your dead.
Brazen Collector. Lily Pad Village. Heirloom Epic. I just love the art on this card.
It's nice.
Ooh. Wait, is that the one that you got earlier that was signed?
No.
Another signed art card. Gotta love how that gold ink pops.
Mm-hmm.
It really does.
As I drew another Calamity Beast for my mythic. Elude the Shoreless Sea. It costs 4 to play, 1 colorless, 3 blues. So this creature's power and toughness are equal to the number of island cards you control. Whenever this card enters or attacks, I should say, put a flood counter on this target island, on target land.
Oh
The
dear.
land becomes an island in addition to its other types, for as long as it has a flood counter on it.
It's got to be at least twice then, like black and white, black and blue, right?
And, well, in that case, you'd be able to tap it for either the base color or blue.
But I mean, it would be worth one or the other.
Yes, that's
Okay.
correct. At the first instance or sorcery spell you cast each turn costs 1 blue or 1 colorless less to cast for each land with a flood counter on it that you control.
Sorry, Dumbly.
Now this is a nice little common foil. Pawn Prophet. When Pawn Prophet enters the battlefield, draw a card. I mean, he costs 2. That's almost abusable.
Swamp.
Mm-hmm.
And Hollow goes to Stalker Warlock. And a token of construction. Blah, 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 blah. I cannot say this name.
Oh
I'm
my.
going to put it here.
Hold on, let me put glasses on and probably can. Coruscation Mage.
Thank you.
It means it shines.
Now this is something beautiful. I love this. Put this on an Isochron Scepter and never have to worry about anything ever. 1 colorless, 1 white. You can gift a card, which means you promise an opponent a gift as you cast this spell. In this case, you allow them to draw a card. Or, yeah, if you do, they draw a card before its other effects. You gain you and permanents you control gain hexproof until end of turn. If the gift was promised, permanents you control also gain indestructible until end of turn. So if you put this on an Isochron Scepter and you have a unwinding clock, for example, to keep it untapped on your opponent's turn, you can just give yourself hexproof and everything you control indestructible and not have to worry about anything all game.
That's interesting. First card in this pack, Mountain. Run away together. Run away, run away. Oh, it ran away.
He jinxed it.
Happens sometimes.
A Gateway Assassin. Food token. Looks tasty, honestly. Honored Dray Leader.
Ew.
Oak Hollow Village. Galewood Moose. Long Rivers Pole. Oh, it's like they're going into somebody's mouth. I wonder who it could be. Oh, wait, that's Eluge.
That's okay. I've got this problem going over here too.
Belling Crier. Junkblade Brooder. Heat Harvest. Gate Assault. Scales of Shade. Curious Forger. And Fountain Board. A town in the city, in the plain of Bloomburrow. Thank you.
Yeah, because I don't want that one. That one's awful. Got a third card in, it's like, no.
First card in the pack. Stitch Formation, sorry.
Might be the fourth.
Warren Elder. Guild Die Duo. White
Yeah.
Devil.
And then there's
This one could be problematic fairly quickly. It's a 1 cost, so quick and easy to get it out. But for a 1 cost 2/2, At the beginning of your upkeep, return another creature you control to its owner's hand. If you do, put a 1/1 counter on Mist Breath Elder. Otherwise, you may return Mist Breath Elder to its owner's hand.
Yeah, well, there's still a snake in there that just gave me that. Yeah,
Harvest.
that.
3-tree mascot. Oh, comment. And it's the comment reads, "What's your favorite Bloomburrow card?" And for me, I'm going with Yagra. Haven't drew it yet, but it has the potential to be so powerful.
Realistically, out of what I pulled, probably Maha. Flubs is quite good too. But
Let's see if can
I
find
really think that there's a lot of really good cards here just from what I've actually gotten.
And for those who don't know, this is Flub.
Mm-hmm.
There's a combination floating around Reddit that can use Maha or not, but it's absolutely diabolical. You'll never have your opponent would never get a creature on the field.
And for now, let's finish up what we have in our hands, and then we can tell them the combo.
Wait for the end to hear it because it's brutal.
My next card is a Gate Assault. Bravekin Duo.
Ooh.
Sinister Monolith.
Here's a nice card for you mana rampers out there. 1 colorless, 1 green, and it taps to add 1 of any color for 1/3.
And oh, thank you very much for subscribing. I hope you will like the content going forward. By the way, I'm not a Magic the Gathering channel by nature. That just happens to attach to my channel topics, which is furry fandom. Okay, people who like to dress up like animals.
Or feel that they are one.
There's that too.
Oh my.
Flame Cash Gecko.
It was the snake one that bothered me.
This is why they made Liliana a squirrel, because green black. Corpse Berry Cultivator, 1 colorless, and 2 black or green. At the beginning of combat on your turn, you may forage. Whenever you forage, put a +1/+1 counter on Corpse Berry Cultivator. A 2/3 that can grow rather quickly.
You get that? But again.
Yes.
And my next card is Parting Gust. What's the gift mechanic? As I already explained earlier, you promise something to an opponent, and the card will do something additional. If you don't promise a gift, it just does the first effect. The next card I draw is Builder's Talent.
Yeah, I think I got one of those earlier.
Followed by the token going to Flowerfoot Swordmaster. Oh, nice! My first alt art in this set.
Ooh.
Rotten Mouth Viper, a Calamity Beast.
Ooh. That sounds nasty.
Okay, I think I'll keep my glasses off for a minute.
It's followed by a mountain. And last card of the holo going to Jackdaw Savior. In case you haven't noticed in this set, each of the basic lands have 4 seasons on them.
Ooh.
That's interesting.
Thornball Forge.
Let me see here. Can I borrow your land real quick?
All basic lands are different colors.
Well, no, but different seasons.
Seasons. Okay, I guess I don't know the difference between those two. Again, I'm ancient old, folks.
All right. Okay, here we have 3 seasons. Oop, up, up, up. Oh no, it fell.
I had 2 seasons.
Oh. These are all the same card,
Uh-huh.
but each one it has different seasons on it.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
It's fall, spring, and summer. Somewhere else we'll get the winter. I think I might have pulled that already. I'll have to double check my file.
Like I said, to see what you're saying. Your cards anyhow.
Okay, here we go. Nettle Guard. Early winter. White Shell Duo. Rough Shot Duo. A lot of duos in that, honestly. Sticky Time Sentinel.
Also mentors, oddly enough.
Well, it actually falls into the lore of Bloomburrow more. If you haven't,
nice otter art.
It's utterly adorable.
Yeah.
I can resist.
Believe me, I'll make you resist next time.
On Prophet.
Ooh.
Fountain Port Spell.
You know, I'm not really that into the basic lands and things, but that is some nice art for small.
Art is art. Teapot Slinger. Oh, he's spelled with T. Sockstalker Warlock. Fine Leap Mentor. Thornvault Forger goes to the rare.
Now here's a nice red for you.
Let's see here.
It's nice support in an extortion deck, among other things. And I think that would be something rather abusable if you can pull it off right. As long as you've lost life this turn, Essence Channeler has Flying and Vigilance. Whenever you gain life, put a +1/+1 counter on Essence Channeler. When Essence Channeler dies, put its counters on target creature you control.
Wait, I just pulled a second rare in my pack.
Oh my.
That's not a hollow. Coiling Rebirth. Hey, doesn't this cover resemble the art card you drew earlier?
A little bit, yeah. There have been other cards that resemble some of the art cards we've gotten so far.
Yeah, I've seen a couple that I recognize.
One of your Calamity Beasts, for instance.
It's Pug. Do what the card says.
I'll come around the corner. You can tell her to hug me, okay?
Thank you. And the hollow goes to Psychic World.
Oh my. Heirloom Epic. It costs 1 colorless. It's an artifact. Pay 4 colorless and tap it. Draw a card. For each mana in this ability's activation cost, you may tap an untapped creature you control rather than pay that mana. Activate only as a sorcery.
Now, needless to say, these boxes may or may not be too good. We could have some really epic boxes, or we could not. It all depends on the draw.
Yeah. Who knows? That's the whole nature of the game, isn't it?
First card of the pack goes to Dire Sight. Might of the Meek.
Ooh, that actually sounds like a good card.
Veteran Guardmouth. 3-tree Root Weaver. A good mana ramper. Warren Elder. Gravekin Duo.
I think that one's come up,
A time or two.
maybe.
Dripgloom Coyote. A Clamsy Beast.
Ooh.
Mind Whisper. Mind your whiskers there.
Well, hey, if you ever wanted to see a swamp in winter,
But that's my point with that thing.
Not what I actually want to do, personally.
God Skipper Duo.
well, how about a mouse bard? Oh, we got a Whisker Veil Forerunner foil. Cost 3 colorless, 1 white, but dang, that's a long Valiant effect. He's a 3/4, so could see some nice play. That is a rare. That is a rare mouse bard.
That's what.
Sorry.
Oh
No
my
worries, no
god.
worries. We'll try to keep it down.
Oh, it's all right. Don't worry about that. Believe me, in this condition, will happen.
Talking to Pantry, which is something I honestly need to do.
Anybody want a rock collar?
Chris, that was wrong.
We got some special art right here.
Um,
Valley Rock Collar, 1 colorless, 1 black, Squirrel Warlock. A 1/3 with Menace, and whenever Valley Rock Collar attacks, each opponent loses X life, and you gain X life, where X is the number of other squirrels, bats, lizards, and rats you control.
I'll be right back. Make entertain.
This, I think, is going to be very, very abusable.
Very, they like very, very abusive.
This almost kind of scares me. I think I have a whole new war crime ready. Ooh, a rare non-basic land. Fabled Passage. Tap it, sacrifice it, search your library for a basic land card, put it in your battlefield tap. Ooh. Well, here's fun. Here's the fun thing. It's a better fetch land. If you control 4 or more lands, untap that land. I need more of these. Seems like I'm being called away.
Coming back, folks. Come back. Kablam! Bare knuckle brawler. Boxer, I should say. They scare me. They scare me, honestly. Hey, oh, and Mabel, here to the Craig Flame. This is the card I personally think, well, it's the character I personally think, that will become a Planeswalker. Although Helga is a good candidate as well. Which character from Bloomburrow do you think should become a Planeswalker that's not already one already? A Swamp, a Flasher token, and the Hollow goes to Longstalk Brawl. Who's that little guy can't take on the big guys? Okay, I think I found the order. Okay. Whiskers, Quill, Scribe, Bumbleflowers, Sharepod. Don't put the chocolate in there. Nobody likes chocolate with everything else.
Sorry about taking a little longer than expected. I had to grab a drink.
No worries. Still don't get why you open it up by your feet. Uncharted Haven.
Ooh, sorry.
Carrot cake. Doesn't it look delicious? Glide Dive Duo. Run away together. Run away. And this time I held on to it. Spark Form Harvester. Okay, this card I feel like the Tin Man from Wizard of Oz.
Oh, hey.
Longstalk Brawl.
Foil Uncharted Haven.
Nice. Bushy Bodyguard. And they're very pushy about being a bodyguard, even though there's a bushy. A Rabbit Gnaw. Rock Face Village. The rare goes to Lunar Conviction. It's a white-black. At the beginning of your end step, if you gain life this turn, each opponent loses 1 life. At the beginning of your end step, if you gained and lost life this turn, create a 1/1 black bat creature token with flying. You can also pay 1 color and 1 black, as well as paying 2 life to draw a card. Great potential. Forest. And the hollow goes to Long River Looker.
Speaking of great potential, I have a rare here. Paw Patch Recruit. 1 green has an offspring cost of 2 colorless. And it's a 2/1 with trample.
Ooh.
Whenever a creature you control becomes the target of a spell or ability an opponent controls, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control other than that creature.
Nice.
That's I smell potential.
Scales of Shale. Light Shell Duo. Woohoo! Light Creed Duo. A lot of duos. In fact, we have a Doe Duo running around here somewhere. What? Pokemon reference. Oh wait, that falls into Doe Trio.
Yeah, Do Duo into Do Trio.
Early Winter. Druid of the Spade.
Oh my. That's surprising. Strike Force. 2 colorless, 1 white, flying, double strike, and vigilance on a 1/3.
Yes, I told you about that card earlier.
May have forgotten about it. It is an uncommon, so
It could that has its value.
that's nice.
Cindering Cutthroat.
Oh my lord! What is this foxy beast right here? It's signed art.
I don't know if we have pulled that card yet, but I know we have pulled this card in art form before.
Yes, we have. In fact, I pulled one of those earlier.
Raccoon Violet. 3 Tree Scribe.
Ooh, we started off with the alt art of this, and you pulled this exact one in hollow form. The rare Seed Miser, Squirrel Warlock. Lots of fun things that she does.
Mike Fisher, based on a Kingfisher. Mud Flat Village. Peerless Recycling.
And here's a uncommon foil for all those squirrel lovers out there. A nice 3-cost Druid. When Curious Forger enters the battlefield, you may forage. When you do, return target permanent card from your graveyard to your hand. 3/2. I think that one might have come up once before. I can't remember, but that was a nice little foil.
Westervale Forerunner. With the with the Valiant effect that takes up like the whole card. Island. Hollow goes to Pearl of Wisdom. And a token of Treasure. Treasure is the friend we've made along the way.
Really trying to play that power of friendship thing up, don't you?
Friendship is magic. Middle card.
Oh my! Wait, have we gotten any Starscape clerics yet?
I'm not sure.
Well, it's a bat cleric. We have seen a few of those. Found an offspring token. Flying. This creature can't block, and whenever you gain life, each opponent loses 1 life. Apparently, the token's mana cost is 1 colorless, 1 black. That is that's quite interesting and looks rather fun. For a token creature, anyway.
Nocturne Hunter. I think that's the first time we pulled that card. Mind Spiral. Mine's at Spiral now. Thistle down players. Such a cute card, really.
Ooh,
Baker's Bang Duo.
I actually
They
need to.
steal my pies.
I actually need to find the other art. I need to find the other art of this because we have another comparison.
Veteran card now.
The Dowerport Mage.
Oh,
Yeah, I just pulled the normal one. So here's the normal Dowerport.
and show them the alternate.
And then here is the art from earlier.
Zaza's Cap Brew. Overprotect. We all know somebody who does that to us. Or we should anyway in our lives, in my opinion. Cortetius Mage. I cannot say this name for the life of me.
Ooh, now this might actually see considerable play. A 1 black, 1 green squirrel druid, 3/2 on the power toughness. When it enters or dies, create a food token, which pay 2, tap it, and sacrifice the food token to gain 3 life. That's useful. Lots of benefit and things to play off there.
The Bloomburrow Village. Oh, it's Wolfbane. Which happens to be my favorite Marvel character. Honored Dre leader. Anyone know what the Dre is? I don't. Hearthborn Battler. Hearth is where your home is. Quite literally. Playing.
Now, here's a really good equipment artifact. 2 colorless to play it, 1 to equip it. Equipped creature gets +1/+1 and has vigilance and reach. Who needs flying?
A lot of players. Honestly.
Oh no! Some vigilance and reach. Forget about it.
Hollow goes to Cliff Top Lookout. And the rare is a fish. Your fish, my good sir.
I wish I had one for you.
Yes.
Just for the hell of it.
Yes. For those of you wondering what that was about, in my little segment of Kame's Joke Corner, if we tell a bad joke, we get slapped by a fish.
Thought up only by the personification of a dad joke.
Starlet Slayer. Flinch formation. Warren Elder. Oops. He fell. He ran away.
Oh my. Sun Shower Druid. 1 green for a 0/2. It's a frog druid and common to boot. But look at that foil. It's nice and pretty. When Sun Shower Druid enters, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature and you gain 1 life. That could be a problem.
Mm-hmm. Seed spot. Like fire. We seed spot. Pod. Blah, 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 blah. Heap harvest.
Oh my. Have you pulled a Mabel Heir to Cragflame?
I have.
I just got one, and this thing just looks abusable the more I look at it.
Mm-hmm. And she's a great mother. Quite a story, anyway.
Have you showed it off for really fun in depth?
I have not gone in depth on it, but I did show it.
No, I'm just gonna put another close up right here because I think she just really needs more attention.
In my opinion, she's the most likely character from the set to become a planeswalker.
Other mice you control get a +1/+1. When Mabel Heir to Cragflame enters, create Cragflame, a legendary colorless equipment artifact token with equipped creature gets +1/+1 and has vigilance, trample, and haste, and equip 2 colorless. She's a 3/3, so the token she creates will make her a 4/4, and realistically, for 3 mana, she is a real problem. Give her a mirror box and flood the field with tokens of her thanks to a soul foundry. and you will have an unending army that will tear through everyone.
Potentially, anyway. 3 tree mess up.
You might just be discounting how dangerous.
Depending on if the card combo you listed is legal in the format they're trying to play.
I'm only recommending it for casual, to be honest.
Found in Port Bell. Curious Forger. Moonstone Harbinger. Booming Blast. Boom! Shakalaka. Street Force. Kick Snap. Now I'm tired. A Forest. And Hollow goes to Intrepid Rabbit, with the token going to Thornblade Intimidator. I think so.
Ooh. Now that's a nice little ray of sunshine right there.
Quite literally. Thornblade Intimidator, that's a card, not the token.
Yeah.
Shore up the defenses. Carrot Cake doesn't it look delicious? Bonebind Orienter.
Now this just sounds awesome. Starforged Sword. 4 colorless to play it, and another 3 to equip it. Gift a tapped fish. When Starforged Sword enters, if the gift was promised, attach Starforged Sword to target creature you control. Equipped creature gets +3/+3 and loses flying.
Trying to figure out a way to put your artifact pile.
No, just trying to figure out
Again,
a good way to use that. I would probably say use the short bow to at least keep reach. And if you're using something that's artifact heavy, especially equipment, favor monsters that get boosted for the amount of equipment they have on them. It helps.
Tree top sentinels. Corpseberry cultivator. Hive spine Wolverine. Do you know Wolverine and a Bachelor are 2 different creatures? I just found that out the other day. I just thought they were interchangeable.
No, they're cousins. They also have an African variety that is the only actual member of its genus. And it really don't care.
Here's what we're talking about. That is the honey badger. Bramble guard captain. Jolly gerbil. Gerbil. Dew pop. Dew drop cure. I'm getting tongue tied here. Ooh, 3 Tree City.
All the token creatures. There are so many things with offspring.
Island. A hollow found Port Bell. And the token goes to Finch formation. Are you guys enjoying this show so far? Let me know in the comments. Which of these cards of this set is your favorite?
Ooh,
And let's not pull a single commander card yet.
Life Creep Duo looks pretty cool. There's a lot of really cheap stuff here I see. One colorless, one white, flying, and whenever another creature you control enters, you gain 1 life.
All right. Run away together.
That has shown up quite a lot. I think I almost have a playset of that already.
Uncharted Haven. Sonar Strike. The Sonar has gone strike, folks. Elenius Pathmaker. Tree Guard Duo.
Oh my. Barkform Harvester. 3 colorless. And this thing's a changeling. That's a nice foil.
And it looks similar to the Scarecrow or Tin Man from Wizard Balls.
Yeah. Shapeshifter. Has reach, and for 2 colors, you can put target card from your graveyard on the bottom of your library.
I see you threw a fish.
Ah, yes, I've had a few fish tokens.
Mind Drill Affiliate. Take out the trash. Get out. Get out.
And oh dear, here's a mockingbird.
I know somebody who could be that.
X colorless, 1 blue. The Bird Bard. It is a rare 1/1. Flying, you may have Mockingbird enter as a copy of any creature on the battlefield with mana value equal than or less than or equal to the amount of mana spent to cast Mockingbird, except it's a bird in addition to its other types and it has flying.
Interesting.
I like that. That's fun.
Quick Patrol. Hellgeyer. If you want to know any of these cards in more in depth, you can find them in the links in the comments in the description below. Heartfire Hero. Wondertail Mentor. Starline. Cosmos Caller. Another character from the story. This card is 3 cost. 1 color, 1 white, 1 black. It's a 3/3 creature. It has flying and villages. Whenever a bat you control attacks, you gain 1 life. And whenever this card enters or attacks, you may pay 1 white and 1 black, as well as pay 2 life. When you do, return target non-land permanent card with mana value of 3 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield with a finality counter on it. Playing.
Oh my. That looks evil.
And the holo goes to Wildfire Howl.
That's Carlo anyone.
Right up a bit. Back up. And a food. Looks tasty, by the way. Yep. Me.
Well, hey, I got a nice little foil here. Lizard Assassin, the Cindering Cutthroat. Enters the battlefield with a +1/+1 counter on it if an opponent lost life this turn. Conversely, you can pay one colorless and a black or red and give it Menace.
How menacing? Psychic World.
Or how about the rare for the common good? It's got a double X cost, but it only costs 1 green. Sorcery, create X tokens that are copies of target token you control. Then tokens you control gain indestructible until your next turn. You gain 1 life for each token you control.
I personally like the alt art of it.
That is a game changer.
Vanishing Light. Thorn Plate Intimidator.
One of the pricier cards in the set. 3 colorless, 1 white, 1 blue. Castrel, the Wind Crested. It's a legendary bird scout that has a power of 4 and toughness 5. Flying, and whenever 1 or more birds you control deal combat damage to a player, choose 1. You may put a bird creature card from your hand or graveyard onto the battlefield with a finality counter on it. Put a +1/+1 counter on each bird you control, or draw a card. She looks like she could do some damage if you let her.
Veteran Guardmouth. Steam Path Charger. They're charging ahead. Wollywop. Wollywop, 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 Wollywop. War Squeak. Bum 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 bum. Long River's Pull. It's going to be eaten by something. Consumed by greed. It's
Wait,
not the full alchemist character.
I was just gonna say, what dystopian capitalist nightmare is this?
As one with 2 animals.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
Whiplash Mentor.
More art, and it's cute. Baby bunny.
More, and oh no, it's cute. Valley Rally. I do like all the puns in this set. Tower Porter's Mage.
Remember I said that there's a lot of mentors in this?
Indeed.
Well, here's a foil one. The red-black Fireglass Mentor. I think I had one of these earlier, but shiny.
Shiny. Plain. Shiny War Squeak. And token goes to Interpret Graphic.
Oh my. And I just got a rare rat rogue. Bren the Relentless, for all you Demir folks out there. Has Ward 2. If a creature an opponent controls would die, exile it instead. At the beginning of each end step, create X/1/1 black rat creature tokens. With this creature gets +1/+1 for each other rat you control, where X is the number of creatures your opponents controlled that were exiled this turn. Ow! Explosive, and it keeps its value after it hits.
Art card. It's just very cute.
This thing is absolutely vicious.
Mm-hmm. Dire Sight. Dire downdraft. Pillated Provisioner, which is largest woodpecker in North America. Raccoon Liler. Rust Shields Rampager. Park Farm Harvester. High Stride. When the tide comes in, you gotta hike up those strides.
Oh dear. I got a shiny bumble flower pot.
Don't put the chocolate in there.
Huh?
Don't put the chocolate in there.
No.
No one likes chocolate in their pot.
That just it looks pretty bad in the best case, but the shiny bit makes it pop just a little too much.
Daring Wave Rider. Hulkbuster Swarm. Oh, sorry, Huskbuster. Not Hulkbuster. That's Marvel. That's magic. Fire Glass Mentor. Star Forge Sword. Forge from a dying star. Thunder Trap Trainer Zurail. Mountain and Hollow goes to Might of the Meek. This card reads, for 1 red mana, target creature gains trample until end of turn. Else gets +1/+0 until end of turn if you control a mouse. And you draw a card. This is an instant spell. This means you can play it on your opponent's turn. Art card. Don't make a mistake and kiss this snake.
Ooh.
Come and get it. Bonebind Ornator. Dire Downdraft. Thrilled Spark Shooter. Druid of the Spade. Tempest Angler. War Squeak. Let me hear your war squeak. I think my bunny slippers just ran for cover. Who knows that? Let me know in the comments. Booming birth. Boom chakalaka. Calamitous Tide. No wonder they need to have a high pride.
I don't know why they did all the foils for commons.
Well, that's been our recent trend.
Yeah.
And having a guaranteed foil in every single pack.
Yeah, but the guaranteed foil is almost always a freaking common. It's so sad.
Feather of Flight. It's actually enchantment war. 1 card, 1 white. It has 5 times you can play on your opponent's turn. You enchant the creature, and when the card enters the battlefield, draw a card. Enchanted creature gets +1/+0 and has flying. Valley Rally. Rare goes to Dark Star Augur. a plane, and a Finch Foundation Hollow.
This is absolutely vicious. Starseer Mentor. 3 colorless, 1 white, 1 black. Bat Warlock. Flying and Vigilance. 3/5. At the beginning of your end step, if you gained or lost life this turn, target opponent loses 3 life unless they sacrifice a non-land permanent or discard a card. That's kind of nice. I like that.
Wax Wayne Witness. Saber. Finch Foundation. I just got a haul of that one. This is the last pack. Kill Spot Duo. A lot of duos. Tree Top Sentinels. Wait. Head of the Homestead. She has a lot of kids. Rabbit Response. If one of those kids cause trouble, you know that's mom coming. Buster Swarm. I think this might be a Calamity Beast since it's an elemental creature.
Well, the Calamity Beast, I think, would be legendary creatures.
No, not necessarily. Anything that, for example, Dawn Coyote is a Calamity Beast, and that's not legendary.
Yeah.
That's because it doesn't have a name. Just one of those lesser Calamity Beasts.
Right.
Hunter's Talent. Wander Tail Mentor. Short Bow. Sunspine Lynx. Forest. The rare and Star Split Tooth is the foil, with the token going to food.
Well, I got a rare Salvation Swan over here. 4 cost Flash Flyer. Whenever Salvation Swan or another bird enters your control, exile up to 1 target creature you control without flying. Return it to the battlefield under its owner's control with a flying counter on it at the beginning of the next end step. So that could be fun.
This is down players. I just love how cute this card is. Outgate Blade Assassin. Shore up the defense. Seeing past Charger is charging ahead.
How much?
I got like 8 packs left. Sun Shower Druid. Seed Pod Flyer. I finally got it right on the first try. Ravine Raider. Reptilian Recruiter.
Oh, hey, I got a Zorlon.
Nice. Seed Cycle. Mabel's Mental.
Ooh.
Starseer Mentor. Iridescent Vine Lusher. Mountain. Hollow goes to Druid of the Spade, and the token is Manifold Mouse.
Ooh, Starfall Invitation. It's pricey, but it's a rare sorcery. 3 colorless, 2 white. Gift a card. Destroy all creatures. If the gift was promised, Return a creature card put into your graveyard this way to the battlefield under your control. That's a nice little board wipe. And I just hope your opponent doesn't have your
Starfang Duo. Pearl of Wisdom. Toonsuck Electricity. Rush Shield Rampager. Seed Pod Squire. Bellowing Crier. Heary, Heary. Cliff Top Lookout. Daring Wanderer. Blacksmith Talent. Lupin Flower Village. It's a Wolfang. The rare goes to Fabled Passage. Island and Veteran Guardmouth for the rare. Well, all of them. How many more packs do you have?
Hard to tell right now.
Yes, we're still unboxing. We're actually unboxing 2 boxes worth of cards.
Oh.
Yes, and good. All right. Oh yeah, we've been getting some decent pulls. Some crazy pulls, a lot not so crazy. Let us know in the comments which card of the set or gimmick are you looking forward to most. Alright, first card in this pack is Night World Hermit. Glide Dive Duo. A lot of duos in this set, honestly. Sonar Strike. The Sonars have gone on strike. Mind Drill Failure. Frilled Sparkshooter. Sparksfang Duo. Well, Baker's Fang. Sparkform Harvester. Into the Flood Maw. Brambleguard Veteran. Repel Calamity. Tangle Tumbler. Grub Calamity's Auger. Island. The hull of the pack goes to 3-tree mascot and the token is a rabbit. It's the bunny uprising in the set, honestly. Next pack, here we go. Alright, am I getting a rare or mythic in this pack? Let me know in the comments. Oh, early winter, excuse me. Sky Skipper Duo. Live Creed Duo. Once again, a lot of duos in this set.
And mentors. Don't forget the mentors.
True. 3-tree. A Root Weaver. Great card for mana ranks. Pawn Prophet. Take out the trash. Which we're going to have to do once we're done with this. Tree Trop Sentinel. Stargaze. Shoreline Looter. Jolly Gerbil.
Oh. I just had to stand up a minute.
Season Worn Guard.
Sitting here is hurting my back.
Artisan Talent.
Oh man, we've been going for 2.5 hours.
Island. And the hollow goes to Plated Commissioner, which is the largest bird, well, largest woodpecker in North America. And a fish token.
Oh, hey, look, we've had a couple of this guy's cards, both foil and non.
Okay.
Ooh,
I'm fun to sort these later, honestly.
I had the alt art of this one. We've done alt art comparisons of a couple of others, but it'll it's getting a little late for us, and
We're just trying power through.
yeah. But
Our
Valley Rock Caller, really awesome pull. I love this guy.
thoughts, Shucker, Nocturnal Hunger, Dazzling Denial, not just the river in Egypt. No guard.
Oh, have you pulled any stock in the pantry?
Yes, I pulled one.
Hmm.
Conductor Electricity.
Whenever you put one or more +1/+1 counters on a creature you control, put a supply counter on stocking the pantry. 2 colorless and remove a supply counter from stocking the pantry. Draw a card. It's a 1-cost enchantment.
Portberry Cultivator. Might of the Meek. Patchwork Banner. Harnester of Storms. Sea Glade Mentor. Innkeeper Sound, it's the rare. A Swamp in Winter. And the hollow goes to Thought Shucker.
Ha 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 ha! I got the Crag Flame token legendary equipment. So here's Mabel's legendary sword. The one thing that she specifically produces when she enters the battlefield, that's going to be fun to play with.
A signed art card. Check it.
Oh, nice. And here's a shiny Moonrise Cleric. Yeah. Gotta love this little guy.
Mm-hmm. Here's a good card so far.
Oh, yeah. 3 cost 2/3. Whenever it attacks, you gain 1 life.
Bonebind Orienter. Dire Downdraft. Waxwing Witness. Raccoon Riler. Druid of the Spade. Boneflower Sharepot. High Stride. Wild Flame Howl. Starscape's Cleric. Feather of Flight. Scrap Shooter. Oh, I got a special guest. Special guests are unique cards published in sets that have some non-all art. Kindred Charge. This card costs 6 to play. 4 colors, 2 reds. It is a sorcery, which means you can only play it on your turn. Choose a creature type. For each creature you control of the chosen type, create a token that's a copy of that creature. Those tokens gain haste. Exile them at the beginning of your next end step. Very nice card.
Well, I got a nice little rare here. It costs 4 to play it for 3/4, but do Dream Enhancer. Frog Wizard with Reach, and when it enters the battlefield, tap up to one target creature and put 3 stun counters on it. If you control that creature, draw 2 cards.
Nice. And the hollow I got one too. Sun Shower Druid. Oh, no one's watching right now. Oh well. Oh, we're back.
Now here's a fun mentor. Wondertail Mentor. 1 red, 1 green for 2/2. Whenever you expend 4, put a +1/+1 counter on Wondertail Mentor. And it can contribute to activating the effect because it can tap and add 1 red or 1 green. Lots of mentors and duos, but that's a good one right there.
Thorn plays Intimidator. Pearl of Wisdom. Sonar Strike. Sonar has gone strike. Night Whirl Hermit. Cindering Cutthroat. Elenius Pathmaker. Rust Shield Rampager. Mind Drill Assailant. Playful Shove. Crumbcrete Escort. Wondertail Mentor. There it goes, your Osmomancer Adept. A Plains. And Whiskered Scribe Squire. Well, Whiskered Squill Scribe. It is the Hollow, with the rare going to Rough Shield and Pager.
Not sure if this mentor's gotten a spotlight yet, but Shiny Rabbit. Shiny Rabbit. We have a rabbit uprising. Rabbit supremacy. Burrow Guard Mentor. 2 cost, but this is deceiving because it doesn't have a power and toughness. 1 green, 1 white to play it, and it has trample. Burrow Guard Mentor's power and toughness are each equal to the number of creatures you control.
So, trade all the tokens.
This is abusable beyond all measure. Put this in a token deck and forget about it.
This art card. But then you mentioned Rapid Uprising. And that may or may not happen in the Legend of Aya book series. Interpret Rabbit. Dire Sight. Waterstop Warden. Double Cap Brew. Pawn Prophet. Longstock Brawl. Who does the little guy can take on the big guy? Brave Kin Duo. Sugarcoat. Come on, don't sugarcoat. I'll do now. Quick Tusk for a Calamity Beast. And the first one we pulled this one.
Oh.
Well, he pulled them and I didn't notice it.
I'm not sure if I noticed it. Whoops.
Right? 8 Blade Stoked. Short bow.
Oh, hey, I got a shiny Spellguire.
Oh no.
2 colorless, 2 blue. Choose one. Counter target spell or surveil 2, then draw 2 cards.
The rare I got goes to Wake the World's Mind. Wildfire Island and the Hollow is a rare. Scavenger's Talent. And
Oh
last
my.
pack from my box.
Last pack for mine. Let's see
However,
what
we do have one additional pack. Live Creed Duo.
we-
Get back here.
Hey, I got a rare shiny. Hired Claw. He's a lizard mercenary. He costs 1 red and he's a 1/2. Whenever you attack with 1 or more lizards, Hired Claw deals 1 damage to target opponent. But you can pay 1 colorless and 1 red and put a +1/+1 counter on Hired Claw. Activate only if an opponent lost life this turn and only once each turn. But he's a fun little guy.
Nocturnal Hunger. Dazzling Denial. Not just the river in Egypt. Thousands Cap Through. Freeze Guard Duo.
Ooh, I think you got the alt art for this guy.
Ooh, yeah.
Rottenmouth Viper. Ooh, 5 colorless, 1 black. For a 6/6. As an additional cost to cast this spell, you may sacrifice any number of non-land permanents. This spell costs 1 colorless less to cast for each permanent sacrificed this way. Whenever Rottenmouth Viper enters or attacks, put a blight counter on it. Then for each blight counter on it, each opponent loses 4 life unless that player sacrifices a non-land permanent or discards a card.
Drawing the card.
This guy could be a real problem.
Moonrise Cleric.
And the fact that you could get him out for probably 1 black is an even bigger problem.
Fountain Fort Bell. Eddie Merc Crab. Overprotect. Bell. Creed Mentor. Alt Art of Dawn's Truce. Which I actually have the art card here.
Nice.
Which happens to be signed edition.
That's awesome. You got the matching art card and it's signed.
Forest. And Hollow goes to Really Patch Mentor. And a fish token. Alright, last pack. I know we were going to give it to whoever got the most rare, most mythic or alt arts, but I don't think we're going to count. So I'll just open it.
Yeah, he'll open it and I'll close with that OP War Crimes Maha optional combo that I saw on Reddit.
Spark Duo,
It's absolutely brutal.
Tiger Fang Duo, Wild Duos, Sticky Sun, Sentinel Bit, War Spout Warden, Bravekin Duo, Conduct Electricity, Pawn Prophet, Bumbleflower. Sure, Pot, don't put the chocolate in there. Eddie Merc Crab. Moonstone Harbinger. Raisin Collector. Rare goes to Valley Mike Caller. Land is a swamp. Hollow goes to Light Shell Duo. And the token is Finch Formation. So what is that combo you mentioned?
Well, the fun part is that Maha turns your opponent's toughness into 1, which
Yep.
means no matter how big, how nasty, how gnarly it is, all it takes is 1 point of damage to kill it. So, a lot of people on Reddit are citing things like the legendary enchantment Night of Soul's Betrayal. It gives a global -1/-1 effect. And with Mirror Box, you can freely multiply that many times over for so much effect that you can basically force everything under a specific toughness off the field. Period. Now, the optional part is you don't need Maha. Elish Norn Grand Cenobite does it better. She not only stacks -2/-2s, so you can nerf their power in addition to nerfing their toughness outright, but she gives yours a +2/+2, which means you're specifically counteracting things like Night of Soul's Betrayal.
Mm-hmm.
But if you pair Night of Soul's Betrayal with Elish Norn and you have Maha on the field, their toughness is 1 no matter how big their power is, and Elish Norn says you're outpacing, multiplying Night of Soul's Betrayal. When there's a global -10/-10 on the field, just from 1 enchantment being multiplied, and then you have 3 Elish Norns, that means you need a 20/20 to have a 20 power and 4 toughness.
Yep. And we're going to call it here, folks. Let me know what you think of this live stream in the comments. Should I do another one? Should I not? Or what would you like to see me live stream? Let me know. And if you like what you saw and want more, make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Hit the bell for notifications when my next video airs. Leave a like, maybe a comment, share with friends, family, other furry friends you might know, or magic fans in general. And I hope to see you all next time. Johnny. And here we go.